Thanks for liking and subscribing to my channel. Today's chat is obviously speed fights, and I'm going to get on with it now. Right at the beginning, this is what I'm going to be talking about today. This is the whole front end of a speed fight. Okay, disc obviously, speedo drive, suspension, this arm here. This is what makes a front wheel bend. Okay, has impact. Sometimes this goes here, or the back goes, or the whole thing's bent. Now in the case we're going to talk about, you'll see this the whole thing. I've just taken it off of that. Okay, and I'm going to explain the placement of these, the bottom bearing, okay, and the placement of these. I often get these wrong. This holds, I say get it wrong, I just mentioned it the way around. That holds the cocks on for the bolt for the middle. This is your single locking nut. This is your twin with a little sleeve on it, and there's your bearing. Grease them up. Anyway, let me carry on now with the front of the bike, and you can see why I've had to do all this work. Now, you will need a breeze block, and this is the intro bit before I even chat about the beginning, okay? So you can see what I'm doing here, can't you? Remember I said it before in another video, a little bit of rope, keep that up, because your brake fluid's in there, so just keep it up. I've undone these, put them there, and now the bottom end has dropped out, like I showed you another one, and the new one's going to go in. This is a one-man job, as long as you have got a nice big breeze block or a bit of wood jacking up the back of the bike, and it will naturally fall backwards. And there's your entry level into it all. Okay, this now is coming off. Okay, even though I changed the shock on that one, the shock's quite good on that one, and that is knackered. But I need to find out what is knackered, so I'm going to actually take it all apart and put it on that, and then I can find out what parts are knackered, what parts to keep, what parts to chuck away. This one's lovely and it's going on, but here's the reason why I'm doing it. Front end of a speed fight, and it is only the speed fights that really do this. What you don't see sometimes is twisted. Can you see that? If we go by this vertical line here and go down, you can see that the front of the wheel really isn't where it's supposed to be. It is skew width. Now you can get by sometimes with changing the bottom end. Okay, so this is all this bit here, and this is what I tried doing with this. I changed it twice, 1 and 2, and it's still skew width, and you really can see it's at an angle. This is an MOT failure. It rides terrible, it pulls down one side, and the last owner didn't bloody tell me. So I didn't look for it, so I changed the shock, yay me, and I thought it was alright. It was slightly loose. I did a video on tightening the headstock. There is only one thing for this. Change, and if it's not them, a donor. Now, I've often said about these nuts, this really is a stripped down bike that I've just done, but I always get this wrong when I say this. These two, so a little sleeve on there as well, goes first, that tightens down, and when you've got a perfect sweet spot, that's your locking nut, and that goes down on top of here. These grease up, it can't hurt, and I did say there's a pair there. Okay, so there's a pair in there, and there's a pair here. Nothing better than having a stripped down bike, is there? Sometimes this is dead, unfortunately, but there you go, nice and simple. So 16mm, which is that one there, takes off the head. Okay, that bolt goes through here. Make sure you get that tight. All right, you've got a little bit of adjustment on there, a fractional, shouldn't really cause any problems. Grease these up when you get them there, take them off. So the whole thing now, if I pick the front frame up, will just fall out. You must remember to take off the brake, which is here, and the speedo cable, which is here. You don't want to knock your speedo cable, and the whole thing will come off. And I've just got to do the same here. So get this off. Remember I said on the other video, take these two out of here, the other two out there. That takes the front off. Then the bolt is there, the 3 nuts are there. Take the brake and speedo cable off, and the whole thing will drop. So there you go. If you see a wheel that doesn't marry up, the handlebars are dead straight, and it does not marry up with the wheel, okay, it's riding wrong. All right, and it's dangerous. It will pull into a bend. Guys, thanks for watching. This is just an update of how to do it. I've done them before. Check out my other videos. In a minute I'm going to be doing a kickstart. Like, subscribe guys, catch you later.